right, we're back at you here. We apologize. We lost about a minute of play. Seems like due to the internet issues here, we had a streaming
I need you to send me the
issue. And we're trying to get the scoring back and all that good stuff. So give us a minute here as we reset. We got a little discombobulated after losing the internet feed. We may have timed out on the Wi-Fi or something. All right, so you didn't miss much. Raptors are up still 2-1. And after failing to get many scoring opportunities on that power play, we're back to 5-on-5 hockey here with 5:42 remaining in the second period. Bledsoe lines up. Wins that one back to Ezel. Ezel loses it. Battles hard to get it back here in the corner. And Bledsoe and Ezel working together. Finally, Ezel is able to chip it out of the zone. Hammers up to Saunders on the left side of the ice. And Ezel loses the puck in the dangerous area of the ice. But Raptors get it back, and then we got an icing. Thanks to everyone again for your patience with us trying to react to the live feed going down and getting all the scoring and everything back. If you're just joining us, the Raptors, with their 2 goals, both of them coming from a good shot from the point from Silcott with a rebound or a deflection. And then the Phoenix's only goal was a coast-to-coast skating opportunity by number 58 here on the right side of the ice. And a one-timer by the Phoenix as they center that puck over to number 23. Gloved down by Russell. Silcott controlling the puck behind the net. Looks up at his options. Oh, couldn't get that one out. And the Phoenix whiff on that one as they tried to rim the puck around the net. And Quimby chips that one up to Snyder. Snyder on the left side of the ice with some razzle-dazzle. Oh, makes one move, but he gets poked on the second one. And they lose the puck. Silcott holds the point, takes a hit on the boards. Quimby now with the puck. Decides to get it into the zone for Snyder to chase. And that one comes out. Silcott chips it over to Jenkins. Jenkins looks up for Shavit. Shavit loses it. And that puck comes out to the Phoenix. Phoenix with a 2-on-1. Silcott, trying to close the gap on that one, and they make a pass. Looks like right through his legs. And fortunately, that shot sailed wide. Jenkins now chips it out to Flood. Flood looks over to Shavit. And once again, the Raptors kind of bunching up the right side of the ice. When they get control of the puck, they need to use the whole ice and spread out, skate hard without the puck to get open. Phoenix come away with this one. And there's a physical play there, and they're going to put that guy in the box. So it got a little physical, and it was nice and clean until number 10 here for the Phoenix. I'm sorry, 58. Yeah, 58 with that penalty. I was too focused on the player. I didn't see the call. Either roughing or interference, probably. Or it could have been a tripping. Could have been a holding. Could have been a high stick. Could have been a cross check. Who knows? Seguin goes down. And Phoenix, again, on their kill, controlling the puck and getting a good shot off. So what's up with the power play, Raptors? Let's go. Slater looking for Schulteis. Doesn't find him. And Phoenix keep the puck in the zone. Seguin behind the net to Slater. Slater doesn't have many options. Nobody's high. Hernandez side to side over to Seguin. Seguin, our defenseman on the left side, skates it up. Slater turns it over. And poor execution on a breakout, and not the best of neutral zone puck movement as the Phoenix get control of that puck pretty easily. They ice it, fortunately, though, so the Raptors are going to have an offensive zone face-off with 47 seconds left on the power play. Moore sends one in. Paddle save by the goalie into the corner. Flood is there to turn and fire one. Sails wide. Another shot sails wide. And now White with a good hard shot. And that one gets deflected. Sidney White from Hillsborough, North Carolina, but he is no country bumpkin. He has a good hard shot. And this time, the Raptors come away with another goal with a very similar fashion as White puts that shot on net. And it is deflected behind the net. Looks like it popped out, and then Shabbat was there to poke in that rebound. So Shabbat with a goal, giving the Raptors a 3-1 advantage with 1:30 remaining in the second. Yeah, the referees are talking to Flood. I'm not sure what the discussion is there. Right, Moore on the right side of the ice, sends it around the net. Flood is there. Good play around the rim to Flood, and Flood tries to center it. So I like that puck movement. Now we're back over to Flood. Misses on that pass. Moore looking for an option. Tries to find Snyder. And the Phoenix come away with it. Phoenix get the puck deep into our zone. And White behind the net controls the puck. And takes a hit. The Phoenix come away with it. Oh, and they shoot the puck. It sails over the net. White hustles to get there. And Snyder comes away with it. Good breakout pass up to Snyder. Snyder loses it, and they're going to call something on the Phoenix here. I'm going to call a hold as Snyder and the Phoenix were battling for the puck. And I think maybe this is going to be on Snyder. So, yeah, we're on a kill. Snyder, when he lost the puck, I think he had some frustration there. And he held the Phoenix player who was going in for it. So that's going to be on Snyder. And the Phoenix have a power play. Schulteis comes away with this one after the face-off. And the Phoenix trying to get a clean entry. And they don't. So a little bit of smack talking, physical play here between Ezel and the Phoenix. But they keep it relatively clean. Ezel sends that one up the ice right to a defender. And he skates it himself. Good tape-to-tape pass there by the Phoenix. And shot a little wide off the post. And at the end of the second here, the Phoenix are going to start the third with 59 seconds on a power play.
I'm so tired.
You say your arm is tired? Big shout out to the videographers and photographers for their stamina during these cold events. My skin is getting ashy because it's getting ashy because it's so cold in here and dry. You don't spend much time in hockey rinks. I highly recommend it for about 20 minutes. Unfortunately, these things go on for way longer than that. And the bitter cold chills you to the bones. Well, when you're a ginger like me, it's tough not to be ashy. You have any of that lotion? Any lotion for my skin? All right. Hopefully the Raptors can finish out the next 15 minutes here with some good aggressive skating and heads-up hockey to put this one away. We'll find out. Bledsoe chips one up the ice, no icing. And the Phoenix trying to control the puck behind the goal line, reversing it, trying again, looking for that D-to-D pass, finally makes it. And they don't get it out of the zone. Bledsoe there is able to hold the point, takes a hit right in front of the Phoenix bench. And the Phoenix come away with it, right side of the ice. They send that one up the ice. That is going to be icing. And we're coming back down this way. You know, for a lot of players at 14U, the importance of getting that puck just over the red line before they send it into the zone is something that they just cannot get. No matter how many times you harp on it. The incomprehensibility is astounding. And that's why we have so many icing calls. But it's part of the game and it's part of learning, and we'll get it figured out. All right. Phoenix controlling the puck into the zone. Uh-oh. They got a good scoring opportunity on the left side of the ice there. Shot sails just over the net, and the Raptors come away with it. Wemby tied up there right in front of the bench, and Raptors lose the puck. Thankfully, the Phoenix just sent it right up the ice to Slater. Slater's got some options in the middle. He goes D to D. Seguin, stretch pass up to Bledsoe. Bledsoe looks for some help. Gets it over to Schulteis, tries to find Quimby. I like the intentional puck movement. Bledsoe shoots one. Great save by the goalie, number 30 for the Phoenix. Bledsoe lines up and wins this one back to the point. Soden is there. Uh-oh. He tries to send it into the zone, and that is deflected and becomes a breakaway for the Phoenix. Good save by Russell. And now the Raptors coming back this way. Bledsoe, shoulder check, looks for his options. Can't get there in time. But a good physical battle for the puck and keeps that puck in our zone. Saunders now with a good reach. And the puck finally comes out. Now they got a 2-on-1. Phoenix, good shot, no pass, good shot, saved by Russell. Saunders, deep in the corner of our own zone, wins that one. Looking for Cammers, but the Phoenix come away with it. Phoenix up the middle. They give it up to Shabbat. Shabbat has time and space. He uses it. Right up the middle. Right to left. Left to right. He looks for Snyder, but another common problem we see is on these passes in the offensive zone, the players looking to receive the pass are not opening themselves up for clean reception and a good hard shot. So we don't get the shot off. The puck comes back the other way, and then they're going to call a penalty here. This one is going to go against, I believe that's Flood. The refs are going to talk this one over. Not sure what they're thinking here, but we're going to find out. Oh, they're going to give him a hit to the head. That's going to be a game misconduct and a 2-10. And depending on severity, they may have made that a match penalty, but they did not. So that's a 2-10 on Flood. Speaking of match penalties, thoughts and prayers go out to Jalen Chatfield with the Hurricanes after that nasty hit a couple of days ago. He's going to be out for a little bit, recovering from that hit to the head. So 11:31 remaining in the third, and after that penalty, the Raptors are going to have to fight off a Phoenix power play. And Flood's going to have some time to think about this one for almost the entire rest of the game. So the Phoenix center this one, but the Raptors are able to intercept that pass and come away with it. They're going to send it down the ice. That's going to be icing. Man, that zebra can skate. So Hernandez lines up for this face-off. Trying to win it back to Silcott. Oh! Phoenix lose control there. And Schulteis sends it up the ice. Now they got control and they're coming back the other way. Schulteis hurrying to get back. And they're going to send a pretty easy shot there on Emma Russell. Makes the save. So both teams so far are taking pretty low percentage shots. And the Raptors just able to capitalize on a couple rebounds. That seems to be the feel of the game right now. I'd like to see some better puck movement in the offensive zone, especially below the top of the circles, to get that goalie moving right to left for some cleaner goals. All right, Sidney White, left side of the ice. Gets it into the zone, but loses it. Mission accomplished, though. As there's 30 seconds left on the Phoenix power play. Phoenix, right side of the ice. They lose that one up to White. White sends it over to Shabbat. Shabbat finds Schulteis. Schulteis back to Shabbat. Shabbat sends it in deep around the boards. 12 seconds left on the power play. And good job by Moore there on that back check, sending that puck back into the offensive zone. Penalty kill is successful, and we're back to 5-on-5 hockey. Snyder loses it on the right side of the ice. Takes a hit on the boards. And the Phoenix come away with it. The Phoenix on the left side. Oh, nice move around Slater. And looks like Bledsoe with it. He's looking for Shabbat up on the point. And now we got a race to the puck. Phoenix gets there first. And a good battle right in front of the scorer's table. And that puck comes into our zone. Seguin rims it around for Slater. Slater trying to control it, and Cammers sends it up the ice and goes in to chase it himself. Good poke by Cammers there. Uh-oh. The Phoenix whiffed on a pass, keeping that puck in the zone. And now, back the other way, the Phoenix in the corner send a very low percentage shot from a tough angle on Russell. And she gloves that one right up against the post. Makes the save. 8:26 remaining in this one. 3-1 Raptors. Saunders watching that puck, allowing the Phoenix to skate in and maintain control. So again, the Raptors really needing to focus on skating to every puck and not watching any pucks. Raptors trying to fight off this offensive zone time by the Phoenix. That one comes out, and the Phoenix try to enter again. Bledsoe is there to break it up, but the Phoenix send it right back in behind the net. Ezel on the right side, he loses it. Back into the corner, we got Soden, who wheels it around for Bledsoe. The Phoenix, they were able to center the puck, and they don't get a shot off. They lose it. And Bledsoe goes off the glass up for Cammers. Cammers can't get there in time. Leaning and reaching. Can't make a play on that puck. And you got Soden, who lost his glove right in front of the net, but he got that one back. And now we got a breakaway for Schulteis. Schulteis on the right side, turns, buries one. And Schulteis takes advantage of an opportunity with time and space. Good energy there by Schulteis as he chases that one down and beats the goalie blocker side. Low. All right. Raptors up 4-1. Silcott with the puck, looks at his options, whiffs on the pass, loses it, and comes down the ice. Phoenix shoot deflected into the corner. Quimby takes some physical play there on the boards, but he's still got the puck. Quimby looks over, tries to backhand a pass to the middle. And the Phoenix are there. That puck comes out, and you got Hernandez over to Silcott. Silcott to Jenkins. Jenkins looks at Quimby, but looks him off and then decides to put it on net. Hernandez into the corner. Then Jenkins, loses it. And Silcott's there to help out. Silcott over to Hernandez. Hernandez on the right side, sends it into the corner. Schulteis adds pressure. Shabbat turns and puts it in the corner. You got Silcott. He's there to hold the point and send it back in for Bledsoe. Bledsoe turns and centers one. Oh, and Shabbat. Good hard shot. Paddle save by the goalie. Deflects up and over the net. Schulteis battling for this puck in the corner. And Jenkins holds the point. Back to Schulteis. Schulteis centers it over to Shabbat. Shabbat doesn't get a shot off. He tries, but they lift his stick right when he winds up. So decent puck movement there, but did not get the shot. So with that icing by the Phoenix, we're going to be back into a offensive zone face-off scenario. Shabbat lines up with Bledsoe to the right, Snyder right in the middle of the ice. And Snyder cannot get that puck off of his foot, so he loses it. And Bledsoe puts it in deep. Moore holds the point. Shabbat chasing the puck into the corner, looking for Bledsoe. Bledsoe slams himself into the glass as he tries to make that contact, but quick feet of the Phoenix saw that one coming, got out of the way. Phoenix coming up the ice, other side, left to right. Sidney White there with a good long stick, makes that poke check, and Phoenix get a shot, sails wide. Now they got the puck on the point. They work the puck from point to corner, diagonally across the zone. And now back to the other side. White now gets that puck up and out of the zone. That's going to be an icing, though. And you can see we're into an empty net scenario as the Phoenix have pulled their goalie and added that sixth man in desperation to try to get a goal. All right. So a lot of play in a dangerous part of the ice as both teams battling hard for the puck right in front of the net. It results in a shot by the Phoenix, saved up against the left post by Russell. 3:25 remain. Bledsoe wins that one back into the corner. Breakout pass is intercepted. Kind of a weak shot on net there by the defender. Saved by Russell. All right, the Raptors have control of the puck. There's going to be an offsides as the Phoenix win it back. I think they were surprised that puck actually came off the skate of one of the Raptors and right onto their blade. They weren't expecting to have possession, but they did. And that caused the offsides. Raptors go for a line change, and now you got Hernandez taking this face off. Looking up to Quimby and Schulteis. Good D-to-D pass there. Seguin over to Slater. No icing on this. Oh, they're going to call icing on that one. I think the Raptors are drooling over that empty net. It's like a plate of cookies waiting there for them. They're hungry. They want that goal. This is going to be Quimby who sends it up the ice, but not with enough momentum. And Schulteis with the puck. Good pressure by the Phoenix, realizing the situation at hand, and Schulteis could not get a shot off. Now the Phoenix on the right side of the ice. And Saunders, I think that's Saunders. No, that was Schulteis from our own blue line. He's going after that goal, but the puck sailed wide. That's going to be icing. Raptors get the puck out of the zone. Shabbat tries to come away with it, but good poke check by the Phoenix. Flood finally comes out after serving that 2 and 10. Or 130 and 9, whatever it is in these tournaments. And that's going to be a center ice face-off. Shabbat battles for the puck, loses it. Eventually comes away with it. And the Phoenix, realizing their situation with an empty net, they had a lot of pressure in that neutral zone and get it back. We may have a clock issue here. Yeah, we're 20 seconds off. I think they forgot to. Oh, sorry, I was looking at the clock. There's a shot there that went off the post on the right side. And the Phoenix now, in desperation, sending the puck in. Russell makes the save. So 1:30 remaining. 4-1 is your score. 3 goals off of shots from the point that ended in rebound opportunities, and 1 goal with a great breakaway by Schulteis. Phoenix controlling the puck on the right side of the ice. They lose it. Get it back. And they send it on Russell again on the right post. Russell makes the save. Backhand shot on the Russell. Great reaction. She drops and makes the pad save. And then that puck gets chipped up the ice for another icing. 1 minute remaining in the third period. All right. Phoenix on the left side of the ice. Send that puck in, but that's going to be another icing. And then come all the way back down to this side. So because they pulled their goalie and they had that extra man, a lot of the play has been down on the far side of the ice. But with this offensive zone face-off for the Raptors, the Phoenix are going to put their goalie back in net and go back to 5-on-5 hockey. Mendez wins that one forward into the corner. He goes to chase it. Phoenix comes away with it. Quimby, Schulteis looking for Hernandez. He's got the puck, middle of the slot, but he goes down. Moore sends one over the net, off the glass. And now you got the Phoenix reversing it. 26 seconds remain. Quimby battling hard for that puck. White is there. Tries to send it back into the zone, but the Phoenix are there to gobble it up and then skate it up and out. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that's going to do it from Ford Ice Center, Antioch, as the Raptors get their first victory of this Hockey Tonk tournament. 4-1 win over the Atlanta Phoenix. That's going to extend their record to 11-6 overall. And hopefully they can carry some of that momentum into the afternoon game against Boston, who I saw play yesterday and is a very good team. So advantage, the Boston advantage. Okay, that's a good point. Good to note. That game time is going to be 2:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1:15 p.m. here in the Central Time Zone. And we'll see you then. Thanks for joining us. Enjoy your Sunday.